All right, so this is Stephen, and we are going to try videotaping a spine flush. So first, rub your hands, shake them off, and then put your forehead down, honey. We start at the base of the skull, right around here, center of the base of the skull where the spine meets the head. And give that a good massage, the center, and then just a little bit further out. Then we start to make our way down the side of the neck. A little bit of massage on the muscles on the side of the neck. And then back up to where the spine connects into the skull. And use your fingers to dig in gently to kind of find the spaces between the vertebrae. And gradually move your fingers down into the spaces between the vertebrae. So my fingers are just on the outside of the spine, about 1.5 inches apart on either side of the spine. And I'm just finding those divots where there's an indentation between the vertebrae, and inserting a finger or two and giving a little gentle circular massage. If your partner, the person you're working on, tells you that there are any spaces or points or spots that feel particularly good, then you can stay there a little longer. That's probably a point they need some, that has some stagnant energy or tight connective tissue, and that's, you're going to work there a little longer. Find the vertebra and then just drop your fingers out into those divots, making your way down the entire spine. You can make this take as long or as short as you'd like. Did I hit a good point? Is that a good point right there? Yeah. So you just work in there a little bit, and then you continue down, and you'll start to notice there might be patterns to where the tightness or tenderness is. I can feel under here some tight muscles on him. So you can spend some extra time there and give it a little love. Yeah, there's a whole band of tight tissue right here. So again, spend as little or as much time on this as you want. You can make a spine flush take 2 minutes, or you can make a spine flush take 20 minutes, depending on how much time and patience and energy and love you have. I'm making my way all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Each of these points corresponds to a different meridian or a different energy system throughout the body. The meridians are the rivers of energy that flow throughout the body. They're also, many of them also happen to be key points in the connective tissue, where there's a lot of muscle and connective tissue that meet. So it works on both a physical and an energetic level. As you get down to the lumbar spine, you'll get to the point where you feel the end of the vertebrae, and it comes into the sacrum, which is a triangular bone. It's flat, and it comes to a point at the base of the spine. And then just give that a nice, gentle rub. That helps with grounding and blood flow and loosen and activating the spinal fluid. And then from there, you can make your way out across the top of the pelvis into the glutes. And that's the spine flush. When you finish the spine flush, go back up to the top. Put your forehead down again, honey. Go back up to the top and do a little brushing off of the energy. Cross the neck and down the back on the side, and then across the neck the other way, and and down the side. That's called the Thai flow. Then go down to the waist, and you're going to go just pulling across and down that opposite leg, and then pulling across the other way and down that opposite leg. And then a diagonal flow from left shoulder diagonally across to right hip and down that leg. And the other diagonal flow from right shoulder diagonally across and down the left hip, left leg. And the final one is from the base of the skull, and then figure eights all the way down the spine. Figure eights all the way to the hips, down the sides of the leg, off the calves and off the feet. And then finish with a hook up, middle finger at the sacrum, other middle finger in the base of the skull, that point where we started. Push in and pull up gently on both those points. Hold for about 3 full deep breaths. That's the receiver's breaths, not yours, but hopefully your breaths are pretty linked up. And when they take a deep breath or a sigh, you know they are hooked up, which means their central and governing meridians have connected. That's a spine flush.